This video is to demonstrate the new PLS-CADD Ultralite program that will begin shipping with version 14.34 of PLS-CADD and PLS-CADD Lite. We can get to Ultralite by starting either PLS-CADD or PLS-CADD Lite. You'll have your version and the number of days of support left. Click OK. Tip of the day, if you want to read that. Your last projects will be available to open immediately right here, but we're going to create a new PLS-CADD Ultralite. I'll go ahead and open that up and you can see what we have here. This is PLS-CADD Ultralite. It's a single screen interface that allows you to do a single wire sag and tension calculations. It starts with the defaults from the last time you opened the project. So in this case, we have a standard Drake ACSR, 1,000-foot span, no incline, attached at 100 feet above the ground. We're going to sag the wire in at 60-degree initial. Default is just 1,000 pounds horizontal tension. If you want to type in something else, for example, a mid-span sag, and we can say we want to sag the wire in at 30 feet mid-span, you'll see the sag and the span, all that information replicated in the profile view over here. We can also just do an auto sag, and that'll pull the wire in as tight as you can to meet the NESC or whatever your tension requirements are. We'll do all that automatically according to the 2017 NESC requirements. Notice that the other information is available. You can see it here, the slack. So in this case, we have 0.942 feet of slack, extra wire, that's causing that 18.81 feet of sag. Over here on the right-hand side is pretty self-explanatory. You can see your stringing or your sagging weather case. That's always there by default. If you'd like to see a second weather case, for example, the maximum operating temperature, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, and let's say we want to see it at maximum sag after creep and after load effects, we can check this box and we'll see that graphically, the sag. You may want to see the actual number, so I can click on label here and we'll change the label there. We only label one condition at a time, so it won't be so confusing. But you can also come in here and say, I want to show a 0 degree or even a minus 20 degree initial. We can see what that wire would appear like in the uplift tight condition. Same thing there. We can see that. The information for each one of those three cases is immediately available right here. If you look over here on the right side of the screen, you'll see a 3D perspective. So if you wanted to, for example, display an extreme wind event, you'll see the wire blowing out in a 3D view. Of course, the sag over here is replicated what that would be. That's the vertical projection of the blown out position of the sag. So all that information is quickly available right there. You can get a sag tension run by simply clicking on the sag tension button here. We'll get a couple of views, information about all the requirements, and information to get the sag and tension runs that we did is all available up here. And then the actual sag tension report is available right here with the initial, final after creep, and final after load. Both of those values are shown there because sometimes the creep is an important value and the sag after load is an important value. So they're both available. You can print. You can also right-click and copy this stuff and paste it into Word or Notepad or whatever. Click OK there. You can also get a stringing chart. So if we come in here, we can say, hey, I want to go from 30 to 100 degrees in 10-degree increments, and I'd like to get the sags, the tensions, and the return waves for yanking on a rope to get that method of sagging wire. And just like in normal PLS-CADD, it's available there too. So we click this, we get, again, kind of the information at the top, and then we have our actual stringing charts for the 1,000-foot span from 30 all the way up to 100 foot. I went over it too quick, but you can also do a range of spans. So if you want to go from 400 to 1,200 and get a whole range of spans, that can be done as well. So there's our report. Finally, up here at the top is the design criteria and the unit system. Unit system is pretty self-explanatory. So you can do imperial units, feet and inches, or feet and pounds, excuse me. And then you can also do System International Metric. We have both the decanewton option as well as the Newton option. Some countries use decanewtons and other ones use newtons, so it depends on your the way you want the reports generated. So that's up to you. Leave it on imperial. The design criteria, you can load your own design criteria, or you can load criteria directly from our website. This is a new function that's available in PLS-CADD and PLS-CADD Lite as well. So I'll go ahead and do this, and it'll go straight to our website. And you can download any design criteria. We have all of the 2012. Shortly, we'll have the 2017 NESC criteria up. All those, whether it be warm island, grade B, grade C, using the automatic 60-foot exemptions, those options are all available. You also have generic wind if you just want to use that something that doesn't reference a code, and we have GO 95 for our California customers. So I'm just going to use the 2012 NESC medium district grade B construction standard transmission for a medium district. So it's going to load that up. If you're familiar with PLS-CADD, it's very simple. This is all the stuff from NESC. You can change any of this if you want to. We have an extra just ice case, so if you wanted to change your ice to a 1-inch ice, you want to change your wind speeds or whatever. Here's the stringing condition for calculating creep. Here's the conditions for calculating load if you want to change any of them. And then the automatic sagging, as you saw that going into play a while ago. These 60, 80s, 35, and 25 are all the NESC requirements. And by the way, the 25% is controlled after creep. That is a new requirement in the 2017 edition, and we've been doing that since before 2000. So that's capable right there. And then we get taken to this screen that explains all the calculations, how they're being done, if you want to look at that in detail. And there is a change in the sag. Let's go to the 60 degrees, so 17.65 feet would be the sag at 60 degree initial for this brand new wire being strung. Conductors right here, if you want to change out the conductor. Again, just like the criteria, you can use your own local conductor cables, or you can go straight to our website where we've been working with a lot of manufacturers to provide their conductor data ready for use. So you can see all the manufacturers there, pick any of them. I'm going to go ahead and go to General Cable. And you can see all of the general cable models, both for ASTM and CSA Canadian standards, available right there. So if I were to go to the ASTM ASCR, and you can just find the conductors that you want to find here. So I might grab the Drake GA5 E3X conductor, general cable. I'll go ahead and open that up, and we're going to see a couple of feet less sag due to the higher strength steel core that they're using on that. So that's a benefit of using that particular cable here, but you can see all the stuff instantaneously. That pretty much explains ultralight capabilities and functions there. Over here on the left, you can save this project so that you can open it later. It is a single file, so you can just save the file, email it to somebody else, and they can open it up. You can back it up if you want to do a backup as well. Close, of course, closes it out. And we do have the capability to take this single wire and open it up in PLS-CADD Lite. And if you're not familiar with Lite, you can do up to 60 wires, calculate galloping, check clearances between phases and underbills and communications and crossings. You can even link in a structure within those 60 wires to do joint use application for a particular structure. So if you want to take this to the next level, you can do that with that simple button right there. Hopefully this explains how to use Ultralite. Again, it's pretty self-explanatory. Just change the numbers and see what's going on there. It is available. We'll be shipping immediately with PLS-CADD version 14.34 and PLS-CADD Lite. So if you already have either one of those programs, you will get Ultralite. If you do want this, you can purchase PLS-CADD Lite. It will come with Lite as well as Ultralite. Both of those programs are included with the purchase of Lite.
If you'd like to learn more information about our software, you can see our website at www.powline.com. If you'd like some information about our software, you can contact us directly at info@powline.com. And finally, if you would like to purchase our software, you can contact our sales team directly at sales@powline.com. We look forward to hearing from you soon.